Jonathan, a little later. Right now we have developing details about the shooting death of an off-duty Akron police officer. The city is mourning after this man, Officer Justin Winebrenner, was shot and killed at an Akron bar. And tonight, the man accused of pulling the trigger awaits booking on aggravated murder charges. Today, Bob Jones spoke with Officer Winebrenner's former partner, but we're going to begin with Tracy Carlis live on 5 because, Tracy, you have the newest information on the investigation.
I just got off the phone with Akron Police Lieutenant Rick Edwards literally just a couple of minutes ago, and we do have some new information tonight. Here is what we know. Keenan Ivory was released from the hospital this afternoon. He was booked into the Summit County Jail just a short time ago, and then there was a hearing, a special hearing with a judge there where she set no bond. He will stay in jail for the time being. Now, this is some new video of police and canines who were back at the scene this afternoon. 35-year-old Keenan Ivory was supposed to be in court today, but he was in the hospital because he had several wounds from the canine that tracked him down. Now, we have also learned that the off-duty Akron police officer Justin Winebrenner was shot twice in the torso. Several people who attended a fundraiser ended up at the local bar. Police say Ivory was asked to leave that bar by an employee because of his unruly behavior, and that's when police say he came back with a gun. That's when Winebrenner, the bouncer, and a man at the bar jumped in. Police say they were fighting to get him out of the bar while he was shooting.
It's when a gun came out that David and Michael and Justin went after that and addressed that problem. When they see a felony in their presence, they deal with that. And without backup, without all the proper gear that an officer would wear on duty.
Again this afternoon, the suspect, Keenan Ivory, was released from the hospital. He is in the Summit County Jail with no bond. We are also told that tomorrow morning at 8:30 he will make his first appearance in court. Reporting live in Akron, Tracy Carlis, News Channel 5.
Well, in less than an hour, people will gather for a vigil to honor Winebrenner, and as those who know him are sharing their thoughts about the loss. Bob Jones continues our team coverage live from the site of that vigil tonight. Bob?
Well, we are outside of United Church of Christ on East Market Street in Akron. That is not far from the bar where the officer was shot and killed. A candlelight prayer circle, it is being called, will be held in about an hour from now. No doubt about it, this tragedy is hitting a lot of people hard, including the police department.
It's still pretty somber at this point. I think a lot of people are still in shock.
Kevin Evans considered Officer Justin Winebrenner one of his closest friends on the department. They were partners for 3 years, and Kevin says Justin was a proactive cop who always had the backs of those wearing blue.
Regardless of the situation, that he was going to be there beside me or in front of me at any point of the day, no matter what type of call it was.
Kevin says Justin was extremely popular on the force and will be missed by many officers. But most heartbreaking of all, he leaves behind a daughter he adored, 4-year-old Charlie.
They were always together a lot, so more than anything, a 4-year-old's lost her dad.
Kevin says he wasn't surprised. Justin intervened when Keenan Ivory allegedly returned to Papa Don's pub with a gun and started shooting. Today we learned when Ivory is eventually transferred from a hospital to jail, he'll be wearing the handcuffs of the officer he's accused of killing.
It's a statement for some officers, yeah, I guess, letting him almost finish out the arrest.
For now, officers continue to deal with anger, sadness, even guilt, as the reality of their loss settles in.
Police officers, every one of us know when you put the uniform on that there's a chance at the end of the day you may not make it home.
And coming up tonight, we will hear from the officer's ex-girlfriend. As you could see, they shared a beautiful young daughter together. We will show you how that young girl is being comforted tonight. Live in Akron, Bob Jones, News Channel 5.
All right, Bob, thank you. And family members also told Bob that funeral arrangements for Officer Justin Winebrenner should be announced sometime tomorrow.